Okay, so I redid this thing all over again. I was having a lot of problems with this frigging thing, so I redid it, I redesigned it from scratch, because it was warped, and I found out why. There was a curvature on the inside, on one of these walls, there was a curvature, and it was causing it, well, basically not to be flat. So what I've done is started from scratch, and this model is now a completely new one. I started right from a cube and punched all the holes through again, and I actually made the holes a little bit more, so there wasn't an overlap on these steps, these areas. I made sure that the holes didn't overlap, because I think that's where I went wrong, actually. I think my holes, and now you can see now, I've got a well-defined red, blue, green axis on all the face edges now. That other model in this side here is nothing, it's the other part that goes on there, so I can hide that part now, because I don't need to see it. There's a few tweaks I need to make. So I've got my holes back. I'll put my new round holes back in. They look good. And I've just tested, oops, I've gone too far back. I just uploaded it with NetFab. This is what NetFab says. No errors at all, nothing, no errors whatsoever, perfect. So yeah, and the print I did it actually came out quite well actually. Even though it was not quite square, but it's useful, it's functional. But I needed to make these pillars on the edges a bit thicker. So I'll go on this side. So I just sort of have this little bit of a live stream right now. So sorry about the quality, but unfortunately my ISP is ADSL, and I only have 1 megabyte upstream, so we can't do much about that. Otherwise it will just get really, really jittery, and yeah, if I try to push too much bandwidth out. Well, anyway, as you can see, we've got well-defined axis now on this new model, the new one I did. I'm not sure how it happened. I have a suspicion that most of my models on this plane, this axis, all of these, are slightly off axis. So when I make something up against the face of one of them, they're a little bit off axis too, because I had problems with some of these as well. Some of these actually have similar issues, but luckily I was able to work around those. But anyway, so I started fresh with this one. So this is a good axis, so I could offer this up to the others and try to rotate them if I need to, but I'm just going to leave it alone for now, because as I say, it's fine. They're working fine, so I haven't had any issues really. Yeah, I'm going to try and get an analog. I'm going to order an analog microphone preamplifier, so I don't have to use this horrible Minicam microphone, virtual microphone, because it sounds terrible. It really does. Mind you, I'm on an older version of Minicam. I think it's I can't even see what version it is. I'm on version 3.1.62, so it's fairly old. I don't like the new ones because they're just totally chock-a-block with flipping malware, spyware and flipping advertisements, and it's just overboard. I'd rather do away with it completely if I can. Find something else. I'm pretty sure there's some virtual open source. But you see, everything starts out as open source, and then the corporations buy it out. that's what happens. Then they stick a license on it, and then you can't use it for free anymore. That's what usually happens. So even if there was something decent out there that was open source, it wouldn't be long before somebody went and bought it. That's what always happens. The same thing happened with CoolEdit, I believe, and CoolEdit used to be open source, I think, at one point, and then Adobe bought it. It belonged to a guy, actually. He was a very, good coder, and he was really good at what he did. But I think he started out that way, and then he took a license on it, and then Adobe bought it. That's what happens, though. That's what people do. It's all about making money, sadly. Money always seems to be the predominant driving force behind people designing software. Sadly, everything I'm doing, I'm not getting a penny. I'm not getting a penny for anything. Nothing on YouTube. Nothing on YouTube. On my YouTube account makes me anything. So I'm not getting paid for it. So you get what you see, basically. If it's not very good quality, not very well edited, what do you expect? I'm not going to spend my entire life editing, producing high quality videos for nothing, you know? I'm not going to turn around and start charging either, because I believe in helping other people, you know? But sadly I don't always get enough help myself. Anyway, so, right, let me think. Let me see. This pillar, sorry, is 4.4 millimeters. I think I've actually increased it now. Getting my other one. I increased it, I think, from 2 millimeters because it was too narrow. Yeah, it's 2.2 on the one I printed, so I've increased it a little bit because I needed a bit bigger pillar on there. It's a bit flimsy, but it doesn't have to take any weight. It's just I needed to have less slop between the bobbins which go inside. They were rattling it out a bit. Actually, that's a point. Let me grab one of these bobbins. Let's copy one of these bobbins. Right, copy. Because they have to fit in here, and I need to check. Right, paste. Oops, stop jumping around. I want 2 of them. Come on, I don't want you that close. Right, let's just see if I can get this lined up with that one. Right, I've got them together now. So these other bobbins are basically using the outside as well, so I need to select both of these. And move. Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't think I've even got this thing lined up properly yet. Actually, I tell you what, it'll be a lot easier if I just move that thing. Let me just check. I don't think that's lined up properly with it. Oh, it might be. I'm not sure. I'm not going to move it then. I'm just going to move these bobbins into this shed. Look at it jumping around. It's not me, it's just this SketchUp, it's just throwing a fit. Right, so if I get this corner, I should be able to pull this through here. Right, that should fit perfectly. Oops, I keep zooming out too far. Actually, no, it's a bit too far off. Yeah, I need to bring them in so I can get a rough idea of dimensions. I think I need to move this. Let's measure the distance between there and there. 1.5 millimeters, so that's really 0.7 millimeters. I need to move it about. So, let's see if I can do this without it jumping and throwing a fit. That's 1 millimeter, actually. Right, okay. Right, so what's the gap on the other side? 1 millimeter, alright, that's good. That means I need to bring those little walls in by about let's see, about 0.7 millimeters, because with elephant foot printing, you know, when you're printing, I need to go up a bit. Oops, I need to go up a bit as well. So what's the gap at the top? 1.7. Hang on, I'm terrible with calculations. 1.7 divided by 2, I can't add this number. 0.85, so about 0.8. I need to bring this up. I'm just gonna come up fine. If it doesn't jump around on me. Oh! That was bang on, up on 8. So I've got this right in the middle now. Ish. Middle-ish. Near enough. SketchUp doesn't do it in, I think it's hundredths or something. It doesn't, tenths, I think, I don't know. No, it does it in tenths of a millimeter, I think. But it won't do, I can't move something by 0.85, I can move something by 0.8 or 0.9. You know what I mean? Which is annoying. I think SketchUp was designed really for building houses, so modelling houses and chairs and full-size things. The millimeters don't go very low. It doesn't do thousands. It's not precision engineering, if you know what I mean. Right, so I've got that nice in the middle. Let's check the other side. Oh yeah, I know why. My other piece isn't on right now, so I need to bring my other piece back. Right, this bit needs to be showing. So now I want to be moving all of this on the green axis. So this is going to get messy, probably. I hope it doesn't shift out of place. So, let me find out how much I need to move it by. I want to move it by 8.8 millimeters in. Right. Oh, I haven't highlighted now, hang on. Right, I want to be moved in by 8.8 millimeters on the green axis. I'm on the green axis. Oh, you see what I mean? Bloody thing flew away on me. Escape. Stupid thing. I hate it when it does that. 8.8, come on. I'm on the green axis. 8.8. Not too far. 8.5. 8.7. Zoom in a bit. 8.9, it's jumping a bit. 8.7. Come on, I want 8.8 for God. Got ya. Finally. Right. That should be pretty flush with the top, but there's a bit of, yeah, it actually will be flush with the top when it's printed, but for some reason there's always a bit of a gap when it's in the model world. I don't know why. How's this moved down? Frigging neck? Oh no, it's the other part. Yeah, the other part. Yeah, that's right. It hooks underneath that lip. It hooks underneath the lip and it stops it from basically falling out. And as long as it's flush with the surface, and it is, you know, this green is flush with a white surface, and I think it is. So we're right. Right, I'll take my move tool off before I accidentally move the damn thing. So that's basically holding this bobbin in place, and I need to make sure that they don't rattle about, so I'm going to be closing some gaps. A little bit. And this white piece, these two white pieces, actually, I will bond them together at some point. They're going to become one part. I made them separate simply to avoid a lot of support material, and because of the strange hook on the end there, I've got this little piece, this little leg that comes out. It was difficult to print this upside down, so I had to print that with the leg sticking up in the air. Also, I want it's more economical to do it in smaller parts, because then you don't waste as much plastic. If something fails, you can chuck half of it away, not all of it, you know what I mean? Some holes seem to be lined up. I think I am lined up. Let's find out. I am lined up with that one. So I'm glad I didn't move the other one. Oh yeah, and I made a copy in the distance over there. That's a copy I made of this, just in case I screw it up. Alright. It says going back and doing it all again. I also found out if you make a component, you can link them all together, and when you edit one, it edits all of them. Well, I'm not ready to do, I don't want to do that with this piece anyway, because there's different ways of doing this, and I'm not sure which is the best way of doing it, to be honest. I'm still exploring. So, like, these walls are a bit spacey. We've got a 1.4mm gap, that's too much, really. What I'll do is I'll bring this wall in by 1mm. Oh, hang on, I have to escape a minute. Those bobbins are in the way. I'm going to hide them. Hide. Not easy to see what I'm doing. I'm not sure I can bring this in by 1mm though, because there's a step down here. It could wreck everything. Have a look. Anyway, I'll be happy with a little bit more than that. No, it won't come in more than 0.6. Oh well, I'll leave it at 0.6, that's good enough. I'll do the other one. And that's 0.6 as well. So it proves I've got my measurements bang on now, so everything's equal. I can't bring it by 1 millimetre because there's a step and it intersects it. So it's, well, that's fine, I'm not worried about that. I could bring this step in a bit more actually. If I brought this piece in, let's see, 0.4. That's 0.4. And I'll go around this one in by 0.4. I should in theory be able to bring this out another 0.4, which will be 1 millimetre. I'll just check the other end. The top. I'm trying not to make any mistakes. Point 4. And move that in by 0.4. Oops, too far. That's 0.4. So now I can move these in and put it, I suppose, 0.4, just to keep my holes about the same size. Wrong way. Right, 0.4. So, right, now, in theory, I should be able to bring that wall in by 0.4 now, and it should latch at that point. It should go up now. Yeah, so that's coming by. Oh, it's coming in more than that. That's weird. I just want to come in by 0.4. Escaping it because I've lost where I was. 0.4. 0.4. That should be exactly a millimetre inwards now. Right, and let's bring on bobbins back. I'm just going to escape for a minute. I want to see if what it's lined up like now, because it's still lined up with this other piece on the bottom, otherwise I won't get them in. If it's too tight, I'll never get them in. The bobbins, I mean, they won't go in. Right, there's still that lip there, that's good. I've got a lip right at this edge. That's where the bobbin sits underneath. So I might not be able to bond these together, I might have to use a screw. You kind of sit under that lip and it holds them in place. Right. I'll just bring them bobbins back into view. It should be snug now. It should be a point. Was it 0.4 gap? Can't tell, hang on a minute, it's too small. No, I'm not measuring the right thing. Must be on the other side. That should be really snug. Oh, I can hardly tell. The guy is so close now. X-ray, I think it's less than 0.1 of a millimetre actually, might be too much. Well, I'll probably back it out by 0.1. I'm just going to go back down here. Edit group. I think it's a bit too close. Point 1. Still too freaking close. I'm going to have to back it out by another 0.1, so 0.2. So that's 0.2 now. It looks like it's touching that wall. So 0.1, another 0.1. It is touching. What the heck? So that's 0.3. I'll move it back again. Check this one. .3. Oh, that's weird. There's a big gap there on this side, but not on the other one. So that something got moved. And then bobbins got moved off centre. Time to do some more measurements. .1. 5.1. Right, yeah, these bobbins have moved. I'll have to move them over a bit. I don't know how that happened, but I thought they were centred. Oh, get out of this. Right, I need to be on what axis? Red axis. Oh, damn it, I need to measure this again. How much do I need to move it by? I think it's 0.3 or 0.2 maybe. But better if I go on X-ray mode, I think. Hang on a minute. I'll have to go inside and measure this. Right, the green bit. Oops, this is tricky. It could fly across to the other end of the model and I'd get a really wild measurement. It's doing that. Oh, escape. I can't do this. I'm just going to move it across by 0.1 and have a look and see what we're at. on red axis, 0.1. I've moved it. Right, let's have a look on the other side. No, I need to go a bit more. That's another 0.1, and we've got a very tiny gap there, very tiny gap. Well, I still can't see between these two. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to have to move that wall back again. 0.2. Now we should be good now. It doesn't want to be too close, otherwise it's not going to go in. I think I've got it. This bottom piece could come up a bit. Maybe. No, I think I'll leave that. Right, I'm closing the model. Right, I think that's going to hold it just right. Oh, there's some other changes I've got to make as well. Lamination U-bend thing's got to go on the end of it, so this wall, this face, might want to be extruded a bit more. I'll have to get one of these brackets, these end brackets, and off it up against the top end of here, just to make sure. I think I need to back that out a bit. That's another reason why I didn't want to make these top walls further in, because they've got to intersect with this thing. This thing's got to fit in there. Where this intersects with these bobbins, these small red ones, it's got to basically intersect on here as well. Same way. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is export that and test it, see if it's good. I'll save it first. Right, let's have a look. Get rid of this one. Yay, no errors. Cool, I moved all that stuff around and it still says no errors, so that's great news. If there's a problem with it, it usually has exclamation marks or something. Oh, I'll analyse it anyway, see what. Nope, nothing. Yeah, it's worthwhile redoing that. It was definitely worthwhile, because the other one wasn't. It wasn't square. I don't know how that happened, but... Coffee went the wrong way. I'm going to make some more. Anyway, I'm going to kill the stream for now. I've got things to do today.